Second bill on the calendar for the day is House File 462. The clerk will report the bill.
House File number 462, number 2 on the calendar for the day, an act relating to transportation, the first engrossment.
I call on the member from Anoka, Representative Bernardi, who will explain the bill.
Hello, thank you, Madam Speaker and members. House File 462 is a bill related to bicycle traffic regulations. It brings bicycle traffic in alignment with our vehicle traffic language, which was recommended by our House staff to do that. It clarifies certain provisions, and it also has modifying some practices, and the most important part, it strengthens safety for people who bike across our state. I encourage a yes vote. Thank you.
Discussion. The member from Waseca, Representative Petersburg.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I also would urge a green vote. This bill indeed does provide for safety of riders and clarify some of the rules that we've had. And it was in a bill last year that we all approved, so I would suggest a green vote. Thank you.
There are no amendments at the desk. The clerk will give the bill its third reading.
Third reading, House File number 462.
Third reading. Any further discussion? Seeing none, the member from Wabasha, Representative Drazkowski.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Would the author yield?
She will yield. Representative Drazkowski.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Representative Bernardi, I have the bill on my phone in front of me. I don't have the numbered version in print here, so I don't have the line number. But the bill strikes out a section that says that, I'm going to read the current language to the body. It says, persons riding bicycles upon a roadway or shoulder shall not ride more than 2 abreast and shall not impede the normal and reasonable movement of traffic on a laned roadway, shall ride within a single lane. So, Representative Bernardi, your bill strikes the part that says shall not impede the normal and reasonable movement of traffic. So, will this then allow bicycles, as they are operating on our roadways, to impede the reasonable movement of traffic?
Representative Bernardi.
Thank you, Representative Drazkowski, for that question. In our language in the bills relating to other forms of vehicles that use our roadways that may drive slower than the actual speed limit, like tractors, buggies, there's no language that's put in there about impeding traffic. So this is language getting it in the same context of how we treat other people driving on our roadways that don't drive the actual speed limit.
Representative Drazkowski.
Well, thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you, Representative Bernardi. I mean, the congruity is good, but are we encouraging people then or giving them the free limit to impede traffic? And that's my question. And maybe it's not a problem, it hasn't been a problem. Well, maybe it has been a problem with buggies and tractors and other things in certain cases. They, of course, have slow-moving vehicle signs on the back of them. So I would assume and hope you talked about this in committee. But I'm hopeful that the bill, and I think I'm going to vote for the bill, but I'm hopeful that the bill isn't encouraging bicyclists to impede the traffic movement on our roadways. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
The member from Roseau, Representative Fabian.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Well, I'm excited about this bill because I think that talking about bicycles at this point in the session is a sure sign that spring is just around the corner.
The member from Olmsted, Representative Quam.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Would the author of the bill yield for a question?
She will. Representative Quam.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. All the other examples were brought up, tractors and etc., have to have a slow-moving vehicle sign prominent, and they've got the exemption from that. So would bicyclists have to conform to the same standard?
Representative Bernardi.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Representative Quam, there's not language in there regarding that.
Representative Quam.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Frankly, the general idea of this bill is fine, but I think we need to look at some of the conformity and make sure that we don't cause problems, because in a lot of the rural areas, when they do have bike clubs and et cetera, I think we have to be conscious of, the obstruction and the hazard that might be caused. So I'm going to vote for this and hope that further deliberations produce a better bill.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, the clerk will take the roll on the bill. Members, please vote. The clerk will close the roll. There being 122 ayes and 0 nays, the bill is passed as amended and its title agreed to.